and go.
So Arthur and Finbar, this is trying to make long division a bit easier for you. I've worn my kimonos. I think that's a very important part of maths, and also my favourite sunglasses. So just want to make that clear that that's an appropriate outfit for all maths lessons from now on for students and teachers. So I'd like you to wear the same thing when we get together. So the first thing is, we're just going to look at the shape of a long division sum. So I think you recognise this, but this is just to be clear. This is the big number. This is the smaller number, the dividing number. So an example of that is, if you have 20 toffees between you and you divide them by 2 to see how many each, then your big number's 20 and your little number, your dividing number, is 2. Your answer goes on the top, and then if there's a remainder, the remainder goes there. Okay? So there's 3 parts of a division sum: the big number, the dividing number, the answer, and the answer might have a remainder. So there's sort of 4 parts really, but basically 3. Okay, so now I'm going to go through the method, and then I'll do some examples for you. So the first question is, does the dividing number go into the first digit of the big number? And if the answer is yes, then you do that little tiny division sum. You put the answer to your little tiny division sum on the top, you put the remainder on the bottom, and then you bring down the next digit. And then you ask yourself again, does the dividing number go into that new number? And you go through the cycle until you've run out of digits. The exception is that if your dividing number doesn't go into the first digit of the big number, then look at the first 2 digits instead. Okay, so now I'm going to do an example which I hope will be a bit easier than when we did it this morning. So Tim is going to give me an example. Tim, you can just call out any long division sum and I accept your challenge.
1,762 divided by 7.
Okay, it's a bit long. We normally only do 3 digits.
962.
Ah, thanks. Okay, so we've got 962 divided by 7. Just going to get my alternate colour. So this is the big number, this is the smaller number that divides in, and the answer is going to go on top. Okay, so I'm now going to, was my head a bit big there? So I'm now going to go through the actual method. So, first question.
That's hard to video.
Keep up, cameraman. Does the dividing number go into the first digit of the big number? Back over. Does 7 go into 9, Tim?
Yes.
Okay, good. Back over. Okay, so then we do the little division. So then we put the answer on top, the remainder on the bottom, and we bring down the next digit. Tim, back over here. So Tim, how many 7s are there in 9?
1.
And what's the remainder?
2.
Okay, so 1 is the answer. The remainder is 2, and we write it down here. And then we bring down the next number. And that gives 26. Follow me back to the method, please. Then we're going to do the same thing again, because we haven't run out of digits yet. So we're going to do the little division sum. We're going to put the answer on top, the remainder on the bottom, and then bring down the next digit. Tim, please follow me over. Tim, how many 7s in 26?
3.
Good answer. What's the remainder?
5.
Good. So where do I put the 3?
On the top.
And then where does the remainder go?
Down the bottom.
On the bottom. Okay. And what did you say the remainder was?
5.
And then what's the next thing I do?
Bring the digit down.
Bring the next digit down. What does that give me?
52.
Okay, so then I do it again because I still haven't run out of digits. How many 7s are there in 52?
7 sevens.
And what's the remainder?
3.
Very good. So where do I write the 7?
On the top.
Very good. And where do I write the remainder?
In a little box on the side.
There we go. So
No,
that's...
3.
Oh, sorry!
Lucy's made a mistake.
Just testing.
No, you weren't.
So that is the answer. And I hope that's a little bit easier than when we did it before. You can stop the video now.